here we are at one of my nucleus hives. I want you to take a good look at what you see the bees doing. Do you see pollen coming in? Is anybody coming in heavy? That means they're gonna eventually hit the bottom board because they kind of misshot a little bit. Most of them are coming from the top down, which shows you they're light. And you can see the bees moving around real fast. Kind of means nervous in some circles. In this particular case, I would say they're moving fast because they're assessing the hive and they're trying to figure out, is this hive big enough for a whole swarm to come in? See a little trophallaxis going on here. Move this little leaf. But in any case, they're walking all around the outside, all around the front. There's really no hive mentality going on right now, which means survival as far as bringing in nectar, bringing in pollen, water, resin. I don't see any of that. All I see is bees checking out the outside, and next I'm going to show you the inside and what they're doing in there. Because as a beginner beekeeper, you may walk upon this and say, oh, I got a new hive in there. And then you open it up and you may find nothing. And that's because a swarm's on its way. Here we are, I open the top. You see bees walking around, coming out. They're wondering what's going on here. I open it and you'll see frames are empty. There are bees. They're flying all around me, frames are empty. And then you notice that little guy, that's Swarm Commander, that's an attractant for bees. There's also pulled comb in there, but there is no colony. So, what I'm going to do is close this up, leave the Swarm Commander, and check back later and see if a colony moved in. Now, if one does move in, I'm not going to disturb it for a couple of days. So no reason to inspect for at least a week. So I wanted to revisit this hive before I sign off for the day. There's a little bit less traffic, and I'm wondering now, the swarm that we found was a ways down the road, but maybe they were trying to come here and these are the leftover scout bees. If they're not, tomorrow we might have a surprise, but it's getting sun's going down, so I don't foresee them swarming into this box tonight or in the next couple of minutes. They typically don't swarm at night, but right before it rains, we've started to notice that they swarm a lot more. The day before, they'll be on a tree, and then by the evening, they'll be in a hive box. Or our neighbor down the road who keeps bees had the same thing. All of his hives swarmed at the same time, and he had to go capture them all right before it rained. So I don't know if that's scientific, but it's about as much science as you're going to get on this channel.
Remember to like and subscribe.